Where are we starting?
At the couch.
And then at the very beginning.
Do we want to take this down?
Then I remembered.
Hey! Show! Welcome to the Saturday Morning Board Game Show. I'm Will.
Kevin.
I'm Melissa.
And I'm Jonah.
And
and Psychic Larry's back here.
Yeah. Dan, Ryan, Sarah, Jonah, Larry. Everybody's in the house. We're here to have some fun with you guys this morning as per the usual first Saturday of the month. We like coming to you guys live and showing off some of the games that we've been playing recently. We got a whole lineup for you today. We've got a couple of sponsored games, some coming to Kickstarter, some of our regular sponsors, a new sponsor we're going to be showing off some games for during this show. So thank you guys for tuning in. Tell them how they can interact with us. Any ideas on how that can happen?
There's a thing called a chat.
They can chat with us.
They can interact that way.
We'll be checking some chats throughout the show. We'd love to interact with you guys. It's always fun to hear what you guys are playing, what you're up to. We're going to have a Larry and Larry segment later in the
I
episode.
think that's the plan.
We had donuts this morning, so maybe they can tell us about their favorite donut.
Oh, is that a good start for the conversations this morning?
It's got to be jelly filled.
It does not.
Ew.
Sure.
Chocolate.
Oh, way.
Must
Sure.
have chocolate.
Top
I'm
two
not
No
eating
jelly.
donuts.
I am not eating
Chocolate.
those.
Thank you.
Chocolate.
We are glad.
That's fine.
You can have all the jelly.
Yeah.
This is actually a great combination. What was your favorite?
No jelly.
Anything with chocolate.
Anything with chocolate. Okay.
Cake donuts.
Cake donuts.
Cake
Good.
donuts
We
are
just
fine.
get them assorted and we'll all pick one. It's gonna be
But
perfect.
it's not jelly filled.
Not jelly filled. So stick around for later in the show. Are we letting them vote on the Larry and Larry? Are we picking one?
We already picked one.
We picked one. They don't know how to play. I mean, they know how to play. And they're going to explain the rules in the show. All right, I think without any further ado, we can jump over to the table. Start it right. And Dan and Ryan are going to take a look at the game over there.
Hey, we're looking at Shores of Tripoli this morning from Fort Circle Games. It is a historical recreation of the conflict between the U.S. Navy and Marines and the Tripoli, the city of Tripoli and the Barbary states.
It's like the Second Barbary War.
Second Barbary War. Ryan's apparently the expert on this.
I did a speech on it one time.
Oh man. So he's going
It's
to
been a lot of
correct me.
years, but I think it was the Second Barbary War. One of those wars.
This on the surface at first looked like it was going to be some heavy like strategy game, and there's definitely strategy. But if you are interested in any history type things, the art definitely feels like it feels like a history textbook. It's really well done. Like maybe you're looking in a museum. You can see some of the art here on the rule book, and also on the just historical information they give you. So the whole concept is one player is the Americans fighting against the pirates of Tripoli and Tunis and Algiers and Tangier, and you are trying as the Americans to overthrow the Tripolitan army, and they are trying to basically make the war too painful for you and make it so that you have to spend a lot of money. So the game revolves around your individual decks. We each have a deck here. We have some starter cards that these always start face up. There's some powerful actions that we can use. And then at the beginning of each season, we have spring, summer, fall, winter. And then 1801 through 1806, you're gonna draw 6 cards. So Ryan and I have our cards. And then as the American player, I can choose to play an action for whatever the action says. So this one says I can move up to 4 American frigates, resolve any battles that result, just different things that you're able to do. You can also just choose to discard a card, at least as the American. So I could discard a card and move a couple of frigates anywhere I want. I could move them to Algiers and sit outside in kind of a patrol zone, or I could go over to Tripoli, or I could come and attack Tripoli. When you do that, it's going to involve rolling dice. So in this case, I have 2 frigates. I get to roll 4 dice, 1 for each. Ryan has 4 corsairs. He would roll 4 dice. You get 1 per. We roll. Any 6s are hits, so I failed. Ryan failed. So that means I, as the Americans, failed in my attack. I have to go back to Malta and hide out to try again another day. So that would essentially be my turn. Ryan would then get to take a turn. He could again play a card for an action. He could discard something to go on a pirate raid, and that is one of the key factors for his side. If he wants to go on a pirate raid, all of his ships go out on a pirate raid. There's nothing really to represent merchant ships out there, Ryan, but you would just send your corsairs out, and then you again would roll. And if you get a 5 or a 6, you're successful. Hey, you got a 5 and a 6. So you get 2 gold coins.
Cool.
So gold coins are one condition of victory. If Tripolitan army gets 12, you win the game. If you repulse the American attack on Tripoli, then you win the game. Whereas the Americans are trying to bring peace to the region. We're trying to make sure that everybody is friends with us, and
Because this is before America was like a powerhouse.
right, this is 1801,
Yeah.
so our Navy was just kind of getting out there into the political realm, and you had the French and the English out there as well. You actually had the Swedish involved somewhat too, so historically they helped us. And another thing, so peace, the other option is the Americans can just obliterate. So if the Americans do attack and wipe out the Tripolitans, they win the game as well. If you enjoy history, I would definitely recommend checking this out. There is this historical supplement that's pretty cool. It gives you just information about what was happening and a brief breakdown. And I'll plug a podcast, Preble Hall, has an episode 3 if you're interested in it, that is all about the conflict in Tripoli. Really interesting time that I don't think a lot of people hear about, and Fort Circle Games is doing their best to bring that to our attention. Fun game, check it out, Shores of Tripoli. I think we're going back to the couch now to see what Kevin has for us.
Hey, I'm here with Hannah and Melissa, and you may have already heard or seen Exit Games and Unlock Games. Well, Cosmos has another line called the Adventure Games, and I think we've talked about them previously on our channel, but there's a new one that just came out, and this is called the Grand Hotel Abaddon.
Yes, this is the 4th one of the series, and Kevin and I, we've actually played all of them.
Yeah.
Hannah has played this one.
That's right.
Yes, I played this one.
Basically, each one of us has a character. So I could be Dr. Susan Pendergast, a retired historian.
I'm Jack Keening, a cook.
I'm Yolanda Greenway, a meticulous architect.
And then we have Yu Hang Zhu, an occult author. And the theme of this one is basically kind of a haunted hotel. I'm going to read one paragraph from the very beginning, something that you would hear at the beginning of the story.
All right.
This morning you arrived at the famous Hotel Abaddon to take part in a ceremony commemorating the 50th anniversary of a disaster. In 1876, the bell tower of the historic building was gutted by a fire, which also killed several people. The cause of the fire remains unclear to this day, and rumors about ghosts have surrounded the hotel ever since. You find this mystery fascinating. And there's actually a whole another page of information. So in this one, you're going to be exploring locations. Do you want to?
Yeah, I was going to reveal just a couple here. So you sort of start in, I think this is like the dining room, and then eventually the game will tell you when to reveal more of the hotel as you explore.
Right, so if you put your person on a number, you would say 0401. I would go into the book and read the entry for that. So kind of like Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective, there is a lot of reading going on, listening for clues. It's less puzzly than an exit or an unlock game. but there are some puzzles.
There's a couple
in it.
puzzles, and I think it really depends on the adventure how many puzzles are in it. This one probably had like 2 or 3 small puzzles.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
It wasn't. Yeah, there might have been. Yeah, just one.
yeah. And then so you're exploring. In this one they had missions.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to spoil too much, but I was the only one that didn't get to do my mission.
Yeah.
Poor Kevin. Yes, each character had a specific mission that they were trying to do, specific items. You can gain more items throughout the game, and then you have to kind of puzzle out how to use the items
Yeah.
in the game to unlock things, or, oh, maybe I need a torch. Oh, I have a stick and I have a lighter. I can combine them.
That
to then
reminded
make
me a little
torch.
bit of on the Unlock series has that sort of you're combining 2 numbers. It has similarities in
Right.
this game as well. But you are just going through adventure. It's a story based, so you're trying to basically figure out different pieces of the story and going from room to room. I think the theme works really well in this kind of a kind of game series. So
Yeah, it's has several chapters. I think this one had 3 chapters. Each chapter is about 90 minutes. So you could play it 3 different nights. You could play it all at one sitting. You could take a break for dinner. However you want to play this game.
yes,
You don't have to do all like 3-4 hours
right.
all in
No,
one
and we
sitting.
did. We
I think we did it over like a Friday and Saturday, maybe a
Yeah.
weekend. Of the 4, I think this is either my first or second favorite. My listing would be, I think, the dungeon,
okay.
then this one, then Monochrome Ink,
Then the volcano.
and then the volcano.
Volcano is probably my least favorite as well.
Yeah, it was a little confusing with how to get through the adventure, and there were a few spots where like, are we actually allowed to do this or not? So
Great.
the volcano actually is my bottom one.
But if that sounds interesting, check out the adventure games from Cosmos. Back to the table.
Maybe we're back over here. We're playing Tapple from the Op. This is it kind of reminds me of that game Categories. Remember that one growing up where you had to like roll the dice, think of words that have that letter. This one you got a little bit more freedom. You've got a whole bunch of letters to start off with, but as you get further into the game, the letters are going to disappear, which is going to make it harder to come up with those one-word answers.
Yep.
Comes with a whole deck of clue cards.
Now, this is one of our sponsored games today.
It is.
From the Op.
Coming from the Op.
One of our sponsors.
We played this on the Saturday, or on our 12-hour game-a-thon, I think.
Yeah.
Were you guys in on
No,
that one?
I was not in on it.
Oh, all right.
This is a
Well, good.
super
Let's do
fun, fast party game,
let's just
right?
try a round. We'll see how we do.
We'll show you how to play.
All right, so I pick up one of the cards. It's got 4 different clues on it. Let's go with TV shows.
Oh boy. TV show.
We're gonna start the timer. You have to say the name of a TV show, hit the letter, say the name of the TV show, hit the timer to reset it.
Okay.
If it dings or whatever runs out on your turn, you're out.
All right.
And then we'll go final round between the other 2 people.
Perfect.
We'll pick a different category.
Who's starting?
I'll start because
Yes,
I already
okay.
thought of a TV
Oh,
show.
of course. You would.
All right, here we go. Start the timer. Oh no,
we
we
gotta
gotta
turn
turn it
on.
off. Step 1. Here we go. We got this.
Batteries not included.
Hopefully included. Yeah, here we go. Boy Meets World.
Oh. Matlock.
Oh, good.
WandaVision.
Oh, very nice. How about Family Matters?
Oh, Sanford and Sons. Loki.
Oh, he's got them all.
Oh, no.
Winter Soldier. Oh, did you already say that one? WandaVision. Oh, no.
Let's get him. Let's get him.
Brady Bunch is already taken.
Oh,
He's out. Already lost.
He's out.
Round 1. That was fast.
Wait a minute.
Pitiful.
He's out. We don't
Do
need
these
to
come
back
back Right, buttons stay down. If you make it all the way through, then you can grab one of these side knobs and like reset it. If you get through the entire set
Okay.
and you haven't run out. All right.
Yeah.
Who? I guess you're to the left. Pick a category. Here's your card.
Oh, it's a new one?
New category.
Oh,
yeah.
We needed that.
No, there's so many more.
There were a lot.
There's
I
only
was the
like
obvious
six.
I was
lost.
gonna be ready,
letters.
but Larry needed it to compete.
Uh-oh. I shouldn't do that one.
Shouldn't do it.
I don't know. It says bodies of water.
Oh, there's always so
gonna
many
be too
options.
hard.
in there,
Yeah,
for
at the
sure.
circus.
At the circus.
Oh, okay.
It's
Good
easy
luck.
to
Have
go.
fun.
Elephant.
Okay.
You hit the button. Dumbo.
Dumbo.
At the.
I mean,
that wasn't
yeah,
a circus.
That's it.
Okay.
For sure.
Clown.
Games.
What are they called? Kangaroos? Dang it. They're not in there.
It's so much easier when you're not doing it because I'm
too
like,
stressful.
oh yeah, acrobat, tightrope walker. Like I'm working my way around the
I
whole list.
had at least these 3 letters.
When you-
because they're in front of me, I was
Right.
like, perfect.
Yeah, when it starts ticking though, and you're going, I don't know the one letter I thought of, I can't do.
We didn't even finish one thing.
That's you guys. I was out here.
He finished it.
Oh, I should have
Good
read
job,
the chat. The chat would have helped me.
Oh, yeah, oh, you could have been cheating, getting good answers over there. All right, well, that is Tapple from the Office Fun Party game. Check it out, and I think we're ready to move back to the couch. Am I over the couch? You are. I might have to
Sure.
head that way.
So, I'm over here by myself. I think Will's joining me, or somebody is. I am looking at a free print and play game. This is called
Download it
Sky
now.
Towers. So I don't have a box for it because I didn't make my own box for this. But we did get a print and play version. And you can head to exist.com, spelled EX1. st.com. This is from Exist Games. This is a company based in Japan. This is designed by Charles Ward. It is a simple 1 to 4 player card game.
I'm messing all the game up. I don't know how to play. Teach me the ways.
Okay, so there are cards in the deck that have pieces of a skyscraper. So I'll deal you 5.
Okay.
And I will take 5. There will be some goal cards that you can play with. And these goal cards, if you can build your tower using this configuration, you can take the bonus points associated with it. Otherwise, on your turn, you will play a card, draw a card, or you can return cards to the deck and get rid of them. For a 1, 2, 3 player game.
2-player variant. Oh yeah.
You can only build 1 tower at a time, and the other restriction is you can only you have to lay a card that is different from your neighbor's same level.
Oh.
So if I play this 2 card in front of me, you cannot lay a 2 on the same level.
Can I lay below that with a 1, or do I gotta go higher?
No. You cannot lay. Yeah, you can lay a 1, but you cannot lay a 2 down if my level 1 of my tower is a 2.
Gotcha.
All right, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to draw because I'd like to get some more cards in my hand.
So I can lay a 1.
You can lay a 1.
Then I can't lay a 2?
You can.
On a future turn.
You can't. I can't. Whatever you lay on level 2, you cannot. I cannot match.
Gotcha.
But the goal of the game is you are trying to build a tower that the value equals 21.
Oh, okay.
But you're also trying to maybe do, so I have already messed up the goals here of trying to complete one of
Achieve
these.
one of the missions.
Let's see here. Some of the cards do have a bonus action. So my next card, I'm going to lay a 6. Draw a card or ask a player for a card. So I would get to draw a bonus card, and I'm going to draw another card. There is no hand limit, but the 5 card requires everybody else at the table to discard down to 5. So, your turn.
How would you get more than, you're just drawing 1 each turn?
No, I already have 6.
How'd you get 6?
Because I had one that let me draw the cards.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, you
And
could take...
Am I only building 1 tower because I'm in the 2-player version?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I can go like this.
You can.
I don't have any powers. It's just 3.
Okay. You have 1 more action.
Oh, sweet. Can I lay another card?
Sure.
Can I lay them, and they have to be in number order?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Because that's not in the 2 slot. Oh, I guess it
Yeah.
wouldn't matter because my first one was a 1.
Yeah, your first, yeah.
Gotcha.
So I can't lay a 2 here now. Yeah, so we just keep playing.
How do we, as soon as you hit 21, you win?
Yeah, your tower is completed, and then you can start building a new tower. This one then that is completed, you will score it at the end, but it is no longer counted in the having to match up rows. Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna win in 2 turns.
You're gonna win in 2 turns.
I mean, hopefully.
Okay. I'll do a 3.
You get 2 actions?
You do.
Oh, I think I can win in 1 turn.
Okay.
So I can lay. Are you gonna draw?
No, I took 2
Okay.
actions.
Lay a 5 and then a 10, and that's 21.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
Yep, I would have to discard down to 5, which I have, and cannot cover another card. So the 10 has to be the top of your tower.
Right.
So you have 21.
Is that correct? Cannot cover another card? Like this is covering it? Or like another card cannot cover it?
never
Because I could have just played 21 at the beginning, because I had 2 10s in my hand, but I couldn't cover them.
Cannot cover. You have to play that at the bottom.
Oh, but it looks like the top of a tower.
They all look like top of towers. Yeah, you couldn't play your 10 at the end. You have to play it
Early in the game, I messed it all up. That is Sky Tower. You can check that one out, as she said, online and get the print and play version yourself.
Yep.
There's a lot of fun stuff going on. I need to learn it better myself, but these gold cards definitely give you some specifics to try and achieve while you're playing.
So the rules for this version are just a page, but they do have 3 more pages of. They have a solitaire game, they have a lighter version of the game, they have 3 other versions that you can play with the same deck of cards and using some goals.
I see lots of people chatting in the comments. Unfortunately, I can't read them from here. My phone is the camera. But I'm sure we're getting lots of great comments and responses to you guys, I hope. While we switch over to the table, though, I'll check on what those are and get back to you guys. Back over there.
Hey, back to the table. Jonah, Melissa, Kevin, talking about Dimension. This is a stackable, fast-paced puzzle game.
Spherical, stackable.
Spherical.
Yeah, spherical, stackable,
Oh,
fast-paced
it's right up there.
puzzle game.
This is from Cosmos as well. They're not a sponsor today, but we're still talking about it.
So this game has actually been out for a while, several years, but we're highlighting it today. I'll give you a quick rundown of the rules. Jonah hasn't played before, so hopefully he'll catch on. Basically, we each have a board with all of the same types of spheres on them, and then we've laid out 6 goal cards that tell us how we're supposed to build our pyramid. So we need 2 blues total in the pyramid. Whites and orange need to touch each other. We need more blacks than blues, more blues than whites. Whites cannot go on top of anything else, and oranges cannot touch. We're gonna flip the timer, and it's gonna have 60 seconds or less. I haven't actually timed it, and we're all gonna build at the same time. Once the timer is done, we have to stop building, and we'll see how well we score. We'll get 1 point for every marble in our stack. You can only do 11, so there will be some marbles that you cannot use, or spheres. They're not really marbles. And then you'll lose points for each goal that you did not achieve. If you can achieve all the goals and use every single color, you'll get a bonus token that will be worth points after so many rounds.
This seems like a game that would be like on your phone that you would play like to kill time. You know what I mean? Like one of those games. However, being the first time I'm about to play this seems super hard.
All right, let's try it. Ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, that was bad. How much time do I have?
Two blues, whites. Oh, can't do that.
I feel like we need some music in the background.
All right.
Do you think you got it? Do you think you got it?
Got it.
Ooh.
All right, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Jonah did
Got
do
it.
a full. I did not do a full pyramid.
Did not do a full pyramid.
Let's see if you guys got it.
Okay, so full pyramid is how many?
10, right?
Whoa, I killed that.
11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was 11.
Somebody sponsored
All right.
me. Cosmos.
So Jonah and I would both get 11 points
Well,
for
let's
having
do
a
it.
full pyramid.
It's fine. We got time. We got a whole 5 minutes. All right.
Alright.
So I only get 10, and you guys get 11. Mm-hmm. Okay. So
And we start with some points because
After
you
I
can
started
lose
going,
them.
it just came to me.
did it.
Yeah, I was
Let's see if you got them all.
okay. I'm
All
excited.
right.
So I have 2. Do you have 2, Jonah?
I have 2.
Two.
One not
Two. Sorry,
used.
2 blue spheres. Are all your white touching your orange?
I forgot.
Yes.
You did? Yes. I did
so
as well. So Melissa loses a point.
Yeah, a point or 2. I forget how many.
Whatever.
It is negative. I think it's 2 points.
Do you have more blacks than blues?
Yep, all 3 blacks, 2 blues.
I do not have more blacks than blues. I'm an idiot. I need to put my black on top.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So you lose.
I lose a point.
2. You lose 2.
Lose 2. Great. Do I have
I'll
more
look it
blues
up
than
later.
whites? I have more. I only have 1 white.
Yep.
That's what I needed to
Only
throw
have
out.
one white.
And then all our whites are on the bottom.
Right, not on top of anything.
Good.
Yep.
And then oranges are not touching.
Good job, Jonah. So since Jonah completed every
That's all I
single
needed
goal,
to do.
and he has one of each color, he would get one of those bonus tokens over there by you, Kevin.
And then you're trying to
It
collect
just
these.
came. It just came to me.
It is.
In the middle. Yeah. Well, when I first looked at all the cards, I was like, "Oh my goodness, how am I going to remember all this?" But then as you started going, it was
Yeah.
just like, "Oh."
I forgot
got
with
it.
this orange one, I could have placed it.
Yeah.
You could have switched the black and orange.
Well, I had to make sure the orange didn't touch also.
Right,
So.
yeah. So there's a bunch of different goals, and you're basically playing through a number of rounds,
Yeah.
collecting them. So,
So goals like things can't go
Yep.
on the bottom of other things,
Yep.
and a lot of the ones, things touching, numbers, all of that.
Cool.
Oh, 4, so your blacks and your whites have to equal
4.
Have to equal 4.
total, that sort of stuff. So lots of different options. You're supposed to play 6 rounds, I believe, and then you get points based on all of that, plus the tokens you've collected. You have to get to like 4 tokens before you actually get positive points.
Oh, fun.
So, for the tokens.
There you go. That is Dimension from Cosmos back to the couch.
We are taking a look at King of 12 from Lucky Duck Games. This game is sort of about trying to figure out who's going to be the new king of the 12 kingdoms. So everybody has a 12-sided stone of power that they're using to vie against their rivals. And in order to manipulate the stone, you have to use the powers of various residents of the 12 kingdoms. So there's lots of cards in the game. We each have 7 to start out with, and we're going to manipulate them, use them to manipulate our dice. So we'll play a couple turns, and I'll kind of explain more of the game as we go along. So each of us have these 7 cards. So I'm going to draw these back to my hand. Maybe you got to
You
look
can play
at
them face up for us. That's fine.
We'll do that way.
Okay.
All right, so first thing we do is we all roll our 12-sided stone of power.
All
I got a 12 and you got a 12. So it's going to be all down to the cards.
Oh.
Okay, now we select and play a card. So select
Oh,
a
you
card
roll
and
before
play
you
it
play a card?
face down. Yep.
Oh.
I'm going to do this one. I didn't
Well, I'm
really
gonna do
strategize,
this
I just shuffled and drew one.
Oh, did you?
So hopefully it's great.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
All right, and reveal. Then you cancel any matching cards. No, none of them match. So we all perform the card's effects. I add 7, so I have 19. What do you do?
Each player passes their die clockwise to the next player.
This effect always occurs first. Okay, clockwise.
So, that's counterclockwise, right?
Yep.
Oh, clockwise.
That works.
Always happens first. What's yours do?
-7 from my die.
All right.
Negative
I'm
5.
sorry. Okay, so the final values are 19, 12, and 2. So the highest value gets 2, second highest gets 1, and we don't get that card back. And we go on to the next card.
Great. I got
So
it.
let's play another one. And we'll just say that the next one's the end of the row.
Yeah.
Well, depending on how long they take over there.
Let's keep going. Ooh, 12.
Oh, actually, you don't
What?
re-roll.
We don't
That's
re-roll?
just at the beginning, I believe.
Do we play with the same die the whole time?
I think so.
Start a
Yeah,
new-
it's just at the
start a new
setup that you
turn.
roll the die.
No, start a new turn if we have more than one card.
But do not read.
Yeah, there's nothing in the turn flow about rolling the die.
Oh, you're right.
You have to use your cards to manipulate.
Interesting.
It's only during the
Interesting.
setup.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Come on, guys. Just randomly pick one.
I randomly
Okay.
didn't randomly select this one.
What do you have, Larry?
The troublemaker. Rotate your die to the opposite side.
Oh, that's good. That's 11.
For me, yes.
Yeah,
Everybody does it.
I think
All
it's just
players.
you.
All
Oh,
players. Okay, they're done.
what?
So
So
Lame.
one. That's
That's not how I read
interesting.
that card.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
So now I get to subtract 7 from my die total.
And I double it to 2. So 11, 2, and -6. So I get a 1. He gets 2. And you'd keep doing this until only one player. Until one player only has 1 card going into the next round. And if one player doesn't have 2 cards to choose from, they only have 1, then you don't go on to that next turn. You end the round. The player who has the most points, he then looks at his cards, picks one of them, and puts it under his die, I believe. And that shows that he won that round, and he goes into the next round with one fewer card. So he has there's like a catch the leader mechanic. He's got that handicap going forward. And once somebody has won 2 rounds, they win the game.
Very cool. And you said there are more cards?
There are more cards to choose from. These aren't even the starter cards. We just thought these were the most interesting to show for interactions and such.
Cool.
There's a golem that we didn't show, and an oracle. I don't think that's in one of these, but we can keep playing. Sounds like they're still setting up. Oh,
ready?
They're ready. So let's go
Sort
back.
of, not really.
Well, we're gonna shunt it back to the table, and they're gonna have to figure it out.
We are talking about Mythic Mischief from IV Games, which is currently on GameFound. They are sponsoring this portion of the Saturday morning board game show. This is a grid-based movement game where a player is in control of a faction of students at Mythic Manor, a high school.
Mythic
Oh yeah, see, even wearing the product here. And you are in control of students trying to stay away from the Tome Keeper, but you're trying to make the other students get in the path of the Tome Keeper, because we are sort of set up in a library.
Yes, so we're not completely set up the way we would be for a game. There's going to be tomes out on the board. There's going to be these little clutter paths. There's going to be, did you have any cards for where he's supposed to go? Since that's an important part of the
who cares?
game.
Who cares?
Yeah. So basically the Tome Keeper is going to be going on a certain path.
Here we go.
So his first step, according to this card, is down here. His second step is, well, where he's trying to get to second is
red,
there.
because red is the
First one,
yeah.
okay. And his third one's up here. And our students are going to be, I'm just going to put them randomly out here.
Sure.
We're going to be in the library. We have, well, I guess my board is set up.
Your board's all set up.
So we have action dice that show the types of movements you can do. So there's a move action. Oh, there's an infect action.
And yes.
Moving the...
You're basically how to move you, how to move other players, how to move the bookshelves.
And then I don't have any actions on this one yet, but distract, try to get the Tome Keeper to move around. And basically there's going to be things on the board that I'm trying to collect, but Kevin didn't put them out.
I put mine out.
And so we know that the Tome Keeper is going to be taking 4 steps, and he's trying to get here. So at the end of the player's turn, he's going to go this way. So I'm going to want to get out of his way by using actions and put Kevin into his way.
What is your...
I don't know this character because I've never played it, so I don't know what that does.
Well, like, as for example, mine can throw, so I could be diagonal and I could actually throw Melissa to move her. So
yeah, so if I was able to get Kevin in this position during my game, after my turn, the Tome Keeper would move. He'd get Kevin, Kevin would come off the board, and I would gain a point. You're either trying to get the first to 10 points, or to have the most points when the Tome Keeper has gone through his before lunch and after lunch phases.
yeah, so there's basically a beginning game and then there's an end game. So
How many players?
So it is 1 to 4 players.
1 to 4 with lots of different factions. So Melissa was looking at the zombies. I had the monsters here. We actually did a playthrough of this, a 1v1, and we played wizards versus the monsters. There's vampires, and then there's some additional add-ons. I'm not sure exactly, all on GameFound. Remember, this is not on Kickstarter. This is on GameFound. So go to GameFound. There's also additional factions that you can get: trolls, witches.
I believe also for backers, they're throwing in a free faction ghosts.
Ooh, some ghosts
that have glow in the dark for GameFound backers.
Cool.
When you play more than 2 players, it's still going to be team versus team. So if you played 4, it would be like the zombies and the vampires on a team, and the wizards and the monsters on a team. And
every faction is like we're saying is asymmetric, and they have special abilities which you haven't even talked about either. Like I have a way to move the Tome Keeper more. so does that one. But and the wizards could actually, there's a special ability where you can actually just move anywhere on the board.
Teleport to anywhere. So each faction has a few actions that are very similar, and then the asymmetric ones. Part of the game is manipulating these bookcases to change the Tome Keeper's path.
Yep.
So it's very puzzly. If you watch our playthrough, there were some times when we were just kind of like staring at the board going, how can I get the thing to the right position?
Yeah. So it looks sort of chess-like in that it's grid-based movement, but you know, in chess, everyone's players basically have the same movement, whereas this totally different, and you have powers that you're adding on. So I would actually...
And you can start upgrading your actions by collecting the tome pieces that are on the board, and then so eventually you could get your movement up to 4 and 3, which is 7 instead of where it's starting at. So you get to decide how to upgrade your characters and which actions you think are most powerful for you.
There's a game called the Duke, which I actually would say it's similar in that in the Duke, their pieces are just moving in all different types of ways. This is definitely more like Melissa was saying with the upgrading of your abilities. So that's Mythic Mischief, currently on GameFound. Check it out, that sounds interesting. Are we good at the couch?
Yeah.
No. Maybe.
Going over there.
Welcome back to the couch. This is Sushi Boat from Japanime Games. It's kind of, I've never been at one of these restaurants, but my understanding is there are like trays on like a conveyor belt of sushi that you just take plates off of.
Yeah,
Right.
it's the best.
So this is that. So, and now back to the table. No, on this sushi conveyor belt, there are different plates. And the plates have different colors on them, and they also have a token with sushi on them. And the way you score points is you are going to eat the sushi and stack them up into a stack, and then at the end of the game, you're going to look at your stack, and each band or run of a color, you score that many points minus 1. So here, with this discard, there's 2 greens and then a yellow, so that's 1 point. The single yellow wouldn't be any point. And then you also look at your different sets of different kinds of sushi. So colors of plates in a run and sets of different kinds. Here they have 1 set of 2 and 1 set of 1. Those don't score. You need at least 3 different sushi to score 1 point. But then 4 is 2 points, 5 is 4 points, and 6 is 9 points. I'm not sure what the progression is there, but that is how the points work. So you want a lot of different ones. There's 7 different kinds. 6 and up are both 9 points total. And then also there's ways to get these side dish cards. The Sushi Boat cards, they have different dishes on the other side. And you score points. 5 points if you've played the most of those cards. Can't say the right vowels today. If you play the most of those cards. 2 if you play the second most. And there's tiebreakers. And then there's also some of those cards are wasabi cards, where you do a special thing where you try to guess the plates that are hidden right here. And if you can guess those right, you get wasabi tokens, and each wasabi token is worth 1 point.
Yes.
Everybody starts out with 2 yen to begin, and you get to go from there. So here's how it works. On your turn, you first flip over one of the side dish cards. So this one's takoyaki. So that one will be available for somebody to draw if they do the drawing power from Momoko. Then you place your person. I am gonna do the drawing power just to show it. So I'm gonna place it here because that lets me either activate Momoko or draw a dish. On your turn, after you've placed the guy, you can then do 2 of 3 actions. So you can do them in any order. You can either draw a yen. I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm instead gonna pay a yen to the server to take her action. So I take this card into my hand. And then I can play it at any point on my turn during the step 3 here. Or the third thing you can do is draw the dish in front of you. So I draw that, add it to my stack. Actually, I didn't do this right. When you flip this over, you look at this symbol right here. And if it's green, you make sure the course is full. So it actually already was full. I'm not sure if these count as spaces or not. I haven't been counting them as spaces. So I'm going to say that this is already full, so I wouldn't add one. But if one was missing, you would add one from the bag into the lineup there. And then there's another symbol out there that we'll show you shortly. So that was my turn. I drew a card and I drew the sushi plate. So on your turn,
So draw a card.
yeah, first you flip a card.
Okay.
This one has the trash symbol, so you're gonna fill up from the bag until one ends up in the trash.
So which way do I?
You put it here,
Yeah, I'm only here to push
and you
it.
push it,
I love it.
and then you're gonna have to do another one.
Yes.
You don't put it in the trash side?
No, you never fill it into the trash side. So that one fell into the trash, and now it's over here. But you can pull things from the trash by feeding the cat.
Okay.
I don't know that that's sanitary at a sushi place, but that is how this one works.
Okay. And now.
So you did the card.
Yep.
Now you get to place your person on any space. You can even put it on my space, but you have to pay me a yen to do it.
No, I want the cat. I don't even know what he does, but it's a
Take
cat.
stuff out of the trash.
Yeah, obviously, that's what I want to do.
So now that you've placed your person, you can either gain a yen, pay a yen to the cat to take his ability,
Absolutely.
or grab a dish.
Now I'm gonna.
You do two of those.
I'm going to pay the cat and take one of these.
Yep.
All right.
Take one from over there
Okay,
and put
just-
it on the top of your stack. Yep.
So is this supposed to be where my
you know,
stack goes?
that probably is.
Okay.
There you go.
And then you get to do something else.
Yeah, and you
And
get to
then-
do a second thing.
Oh, that.
So you
okay.
can't do the same one again.
But can I move my guy?
You
or
can either draw a plate or draw a yen.
I'm gonna take again.
All right. So your turn. We flip a card. Miso soup. It's full, so I wouldn't add to it. I'm not sure. It depends on whether or not this is an actual space.
Yeah. Well, here you
What
want to
does
see
that card
the
do?
instructions.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can figure it out.
What does that card do?
That card lets you actually look at your stack, so you can remember what sushi's in it, and then you get to draw
You have to memorize?
a different card, I think.
Good gravy. Hey, what does Hiroshi do?
Yeah, no, those don't count as spaces.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think they did, but I feel like they should, and so it throws me a little bit. Hiroshi, he lets you can either pick this one or this one.
Oh.
Oh, Hiroshi.
Well, specifically, he lets you pick that one. You
The
wouldn't
opposite
activate
side.
him if you were going to take the one in front of you.
That's a lot of yellow showing. You want to start collecting yellow.
I know, right? I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna pay one to the cat. Mm-hmm. Take this one.
That's right. You're also
And
eating from the
take
trash
this
like
one.
me.
Gotta keep those people out of the trash. All right. Is the table all right? You guys good at the
Well,
table?
I was gonna say, I don't know if you mentioned this is actually going to Kickstarter.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
It's going to Kickstarter.
September 14th, so you can check it out. September 14th from Japan Made Games,
Oh,
and we'll see if we can get a link to it in the
Let me
in the video.
show you before we go back to the
Sure,
table.
show us a couple
The
I'm already winning.
wasabi card. So this is what the
How are
wasabi
you
card
winning?
looks like.
Oh,
I
'cause
have
you
two yellows. It's winning.
When wasabi happens, you just pause, and then everybody has to be like, "Oh, what was under there?" You take 2 wasabi tokens,
got
you
you.
hide them, and you place
Oh, there's
them.
only 2 under there?
Yeah, there's only 2 under there.
Oh.
You place them under
I forgot to pay attention.
on the colors that you think they are. You can place them both on the same color if you want.
It was,
Okay.
And then I think, oh, actually, the trash goes back in here. And then I think you add to the board until they both show up. I think that's how it goes.
Ah, so that's how the conveyor belt keeps moving. To be fair, that's the best part of this game is just pushing the conveyor belt.
So,
Ooh, a white one. We haven't seen that one.
I think it's a blue
2 blues.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
and
A green.
A green.
Ah,
I think
got
that's
the
what
green.
it is.
Yeah.
I haven't actually done that action before.
like
So a blue and a green.
got one
so
right.
you would get to keep that one,
And then
and
I
you would get to keep that one.
Okay.
And that's an extra point at the end of the game.
And you have no wasabi.
I
Sorry.
have no
then I
wasabi.
get to
I
put
really
my
thought the yellows
wasabi.
were under there.
No, we picked the
So
yellow.
that's Sushi Boat. Check it out for yourself and learn the rules because don't depend on this for the accurate rules.
And go have some sushi.
But it is
today.
fun. Check it out. I think we're going to go back to the table.
Hey, welcome back. We're looking at Galaxy Trucker, which actually is a game that's been out for quite a few years from CGE, but they're putting out a new version. This has new art, new graphic design, the components have been upgraded, the box is actually smaller, and it's going to be cheaper than the original version of Galaxy Trucker. If you're not familiar with the game, it has a real-time aspect to it. Each person has a ship that they're building, and when we start the real time, we would flip well, that gets flipped a little later.
Oh.
But basically, simultaneously, players are flipping over a tile and then deciding, do I want to build it on my ship or do I not? If I don't, I just leave it face up. Anyone can take it later. And then you're adding things. They have to match the connections. I wonder if Kevin's actually doing it right.
Who cares?
So you're going to be building your ship, trying to get lots of things that are going to be helpful for your journey. And then eventually you're going to have your ship all built. I'm getting some guns, I'm getting some batteries, getting some
Shields?
Shields are important because space is a dangerous place. Anyway, yeah. And I only put a few of the tiles out. There's tons and tons of tiles that you can use on your ship. All right, let's pretend that our ships are all done.
Okay.
They're obviously not all done.
Oh, you got guns?
Yeah, guns.
I got batteries.
So after you've built your
Best
ship,
part.
you will then be put on, batteries. Don't eat them, they're not candy. After you've built your ship, well then whoever finished first gets to be put first on the track, then second, third, fourth. Then you're gonna go on an adventure and you have these cards that have been shuffled and you flip it over and you see what happens. Oh, open space, we're gonna use our engines.
I have no engines.
You would automatically lose. But anyway,
You don't have any
would
engines
have
either.
engines. You might.
You have no engines!
I know. Well, this is just pretend, and the engines are all in the bag because I didn't put them out. There's one. So
tried
you
to
might
put
do
it on
an
there.
abandoned space station where you're gonna get stuff. There might be meteors. You need to shoot them. You need to use your
Shields?
with batteries.
That's what I got my shields ready.
So basically, space is a very dangerous place, and there's all sorts of things that could happen. Smugglers, abandoned ships. You might lose part of your ship
No,
in
you
an
will.
asteroid
Not
attack.
might. You will lose part of your ship.
So it is a bit of a chaotic game, but I love demoing this at conventions. I've had some tables that have embraced the chaos and really enjoyed it, seeing their friends' ships get completely destroyed.
Friendships are destroyed.
Yes. But anyway, this new version, like I said, is going to be cheaper. It has upgraded art and components. Also, the boards.
Oh, I like the board.
In a full game, you're going to go on 3 missions, and there is the first ship, which is kind of small. Then there's the second ship, which gets a little bigger. And in this version, the third ship is part of the same board. In the original version,
There are 3 separate
there
boards.
were 3 separate boards.
Yeah.
So they've condensed the components
I like that
down.
a lot.
In this one, Kevin and I will actually be demoing at CGE for Gen Con. I know I'm on the schedule to teach this at least one of the days. So, a lot of fun, Galaxy Trucker, but you do have to be okay with your plans getting like completely messed up and losing parts of your ship and just kind of rolling with it. All right, I think we're back to the couch.
On the couch, we are taking a look at Not It from the Good Game Company, one of our other sponsors for the show. Welcome to the show, Good Game Company. They've got a number of different tabletop party games, and this is a quick, fun one. One of the cool things about this game is that it comes all nicely packaged, and it's ready to go out of the box. You guys haven't played yet?
Nope.
I'll explain it in 2 seconds. It's super easy. I'm going to roll these dice through the self-contained
tower,
That's awesome.
you're gonna have a hand. Probably somebody should shuffle this for me. So you're gonna have a hand of I think 7 cards. It changes a little bit based on your player count. 4 players, 7 cards. Yep. And all you're gonna do is try to find the card in your hand that doesn't match any of the attributes shown on this card. So if you've got a solid background card, striped background card, pixel toned, blue and lightning bolt. So if you had this card in your hand, you could not play it because it has a dotted background. You could play this one because it's yellow, it's got a solid background, it's not a lightning bolt. So you would put this card down and say, not it. All 3 of you would be doing that simultaneously. Go ahead and deal out 7 cards.
Whoever's the last loses?
Yes, whoever the roller is gets to judge who was last to lay the card.
Oh.
My type of game.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're going down.
I get to judge who was the last player. You have to put that card back in your hand.
Oh, you
Whoever
gotta run
gets-
out of cards.
Right,
first.
and this is kind of golf scoring. Whoever gets rid of their cards first is
It's
great.
0.
If I catch somebody, if the roller catches somebody who
Cheating.
played a card that shouldn't have been played,
Okay.
I also get to capture that card, and it counts as like -1 at the end of the game. So I can you can have a score below 0.
Okay.
All right, you guys ready for this?
Ready.
Yeah.
Here we go. Can we see this on the camera?
Oh, so you don't play?
I don't play. We're gonna
whoever.
rotate on the next turn. Ready, set, go.
What is that? Red?
Not it.
Not it.
Oh, that's me.
Go.
I didn't even have
I played the wrong card.
Yep,
Yeah.
you guys got it. All right, so you guys, those are out of your hand. That's great.
Oh goodness.
Nobody
boy.
broke any rules. Larry was first. All right, we rotate around, so now you get to roll for us.
And now I
haven't looked at my
won.
cards at all yet.
And I'm just, you ready
You're
to go?
just the, yeah.
Ready?
Sure. Not it.
Not it.
Oh no.
Are we good?
Yep,
I think we are.
We're all good.
Woo!
2 for 2.
Your turn.
Oh.
Oh, great. Then you can
Stink.
play.
That's right. Get out of here.
Okay.
Stop
Here we go.
winning.
Not it.
Not it.
Kidding? Why am I so slow?
Those are good.
We
Those
passed-
are good.
Passed the test. All right, this is where you gotta catch it.
Not it.
Not it. Let's go.
Aha!
And it was
your
bad,
card.
yeah. I think I actually draw a penalty card if
You
I play one.
capture that?
Oh, that's right.
you-
Right.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
you capture it as a negative, that's good. So that'll
Okay.
be 1 less in your hand later. Gotta
Alright.
keep it a little bit separate.
Oh,
No more
man.
spots, please.
All right, here we
Oh,
go.
man.
No more spots.
If you can't play a card, you can try to sneak it in if I don't catch it.
Yeah,
But
there's no
good
way.
luck.
Try to sneak it?
Not it.
Not it.
That's wrong.
Oh, don't tell him!
Don't tell him!
Call him out.
I finally played one.
I don't even know who
Right.
was last on
It's
that
a
one.
miracle. It was
Ding.
still last.
There we go now.
Ready?
Yeah.
Not it.
Ah, it's definitely last.
Yeah, you're all good.
Good job, everybody else.
I didn't see the 2 color. Oh, that's the solid background. That's
Okay, here we go. Ready?
It looks like white, but it's. Yeah, there you can't see it. Not it.
Oh, that was.
Not.
You two are
That was
okay.
slow.
Okay.
Yeah, it was slow.
Getting down to a smaller hand. I still got a couple left.
Oh, whoa, sorry.
Oh, don't look.
I can't.
Not it.
Not it.
I couldn't. He didn't know it. I was like, oh, I'm too slow. Wait, he's messed up. I couldn't play it. All right.
So it's worth playing it even if you think you're about to be last.
Yeah.
Not it.
Not it.
Might as well, right?
Wow.
He got it. He got it.
And
Oh, and you're
Got it.
done. Oh.
All right. So then you count how many cards you have left. I got 4
Got 1.
minus 1, so I got 3.
I only got
I
1.
had 3.
Second
I had
place.
0. Way to go! He did it. And
I'm
that
like 3
is
for 3 today.
not it, which is pretty great. Fits all nicely back into the container. While we're here, I thought I might just bust out one more drawing game.
Hey, Wood. So I show up this morning. Every game that I play, I'm getting wins, I'm getting W's,
this is it.
and then they give us a drawing game,
Let's
which
see,
I'm just
this
gonna
is-
get
you
a
might
smooth
be-
last place in.
This
Yeah.
might be.
So I
the-
appreciate you guys.
You're on,
you know,
on
like,
fire,
keep me
though.
humble.
Good. Here we go.
Yeah,
Let's check out
This is
Doodle
not gonna be.
Dash
This is not gonna be good.
from Chili Fox. You guys want to slide in? We can fit a couple more.
Let's do it. Slide.
Are you leaving? Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
he's leaving. Okay, I'm sliding all the way over.
All right, this is pretty cool. This one is kind of like.
I'm stealing the pillow, Jonah.
What's it
Okay.
called? Not it, no. It's stuck in my head. What's the one where you're all trying to say a word that's different than each other so you don't give each other too much information? Just one? Just one. That's what it's like.
Just
This is like just one meets drawing.
Not gonna be good.
Now, to be fair, I am completely Team Jonah with don't do drawing games.
Yep.
So,
Yeah?
Not gonna be good.
Yeah.
I will say that as we opened the box for Doodle Dash, it had extra erasers
Comes with bonus one.
for these dry erase markers. So
They've
that's
come with extra
huge.
markers. That's nice.
yeah,
Maybe.
an extra
I got it right.
erasers.
All right.
I mean, that's nice though.
The way this is going to work
Tell us how to play, Will.
is
Not gonna be good for
the
me.
guesser can put their card right here and not look at it. Pick a number, 1 through 7.
You get to be the
Oh,
guesser.
7.
7. All right, we are going to draw this item. You can show the camera maybe.
I'm not looking.
That's going to be great. We're going to draw the hardest thing ever.
Okay.
The first person to finish their drawing grabs the totem.
Okay.
In reach. Second person to finish their drawing starts rolling the stop die. And when it actually lands on stop, they stop, everybody else has to stop drawing. So you can't just draw forever.
Not good.
Okay.
Then the clue guesser gets to look at whoever's holding the totem, whoever finished the drawing first,
Okay.
gets to look at it. If they can guess it, we both get 3 points.
Fair.
If they can't guess it, they go to whoever has the stop die, and they get to see there. So now they have 2 pieces of information. Being the second person makes it way easier to get the guess correctly. You only get 1 guess. If they get it, they also get 3 points. Or instead, they would get 3 points. If they can't, then everybody else who finished drawing reveals their drawing. The guesser now gets to look at all the drawings, has all this information.
not
If they
good.
guess it then they get 1 point. Everybody that was at the end gets 1 point.
Hey.
So it pays to draw fast, but if it's terrible, that second person is like much
This is the
easier for
hardest
them.
one.
It's a super hard
Do you want me to
draw.
pick a different number?
No. This is
Okay.
gonna be great.
Oh, goodness.
All right, there's no timers. Just grab and then grab.
I
Second
am-
person. On your mark. Get set. Draw.
Don't look at anybody's drawing.
So bad. Oh, it's
Hey,
so bad
you never
already.
know. We might be mind melding right now. Like, I might be completely on your wavelength. You know?
Taking it.
Oh no.
I think it's enough. I think I got enough information on there.
And you can't write. You have to
Right,
be
no
able to
words,
draw.
no actions.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be good. Once you get to that second one.
Rolling until it hits red.
Yep, roll until you get that stop sign, and then everybody else has to stop. Everybody else, like, might as well just draw as much detail. Stop! Alright. First clue.
Oh, we don't show ours at
You don't
all.
show yours yet. Alright, I'm gonna put it right here so you can see it first.
Okay.
Can
All right, I'm gonna
Then we
like.
can switch it towards the
All right,
camera
it's
so they can see it.
definitely
You see that
we've
there?
got.
Could they see the word? They probably already know what it is.
Well, it's definitely got. So we're weightlifting, and it looks like maybe what's the treadmill? So is it a gym?
Yeah! 3 points! Good guess!
Alright, let's show
Yep,
the
yep.
camera everyone else's.
Right.
We did say I think we helped a little bit, you know.
Did we? How did we?
Because we're like, this is a super hard
Oh,
word.
well, I mean.
To be fair, I was thinking harder than gym when I was
Right.
like, wait, I can't be
Did
thinking.
you get
What?
one guess?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Well, let's
One
show
minute. All right,
Jonah. What does yours
who-
look
you
like?
do next.
Not so bad.
No, see, I got it. Y'all were saying it was hard.
Mine was
hard 'cause it
very
like there had to be
bad.
more
Mine
than
was
one
very
thing. Yes,
bad.
that I don't know what that is.
I would have gone like
Ooh.
basketball
Court.
court.
Right, which is gym,
It's
but
in the gym.
Oh yeah. No, I would have gone basketball court, not like.
And that's upside down.
all right.
Oh,
Jonah's
sorry.
up. Wait, we should go the other way.
You want to keep drawing,
We
right?
want to make Jonah draw
Yeah.
We
as
would.
much as we can.
Okay. See.
Who's doing? Melissa's picking a number?
Yep. Should we
3.
hide it from the audience? The guess?
Sure,
Yeah.
they can't see that.
They can't read that?
3.
Okay. Easy peasy.
You got it?
peasy.
I'm gonna put
Tell
it
us when to
down.
go.
You guys know what it is?
We
I'm
do,
gonna
we're
put it
good,
down.
yep.
Alright, go.
Oh, stop. What did I say?
He rolls.
Okay.
I can't really draw anything else at this point. I'm done enough.
Stop.
Alright, so
All right.
Kevin,
Kevin finished first.
You
show
ready?
your...
I'm so close to
Reveals.
getting points.
Oh, good.
Oh,
No
is
idea what that
it
is.
a doorbell?
Ah, he did
Hey,
Yeah, I went with the like.
a wicket broom. Yeah,
I'm
that's what I
so
did. Good
close
job.
to getting
Yeah.
points.
Alright.
Oh, with the music.
Oh, the
though.
music.
That was
That
good.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's good,
I'm
Joe.
out here. I'm out here.
Skills be improved.
I
Do I
What's
get 3
happening?
points?
Yep.
Melissa get 3 points?
Yep.
Woo!
I
Right.
think you underestiate your drawing skills there, Joe.
Yeah, Joe, that's good.
I'm-
I was like, I'm making.
I mean, this isn't monstrosity, but like.
I hope the next one is monster.
Am I picking in?
Yeah.
I think we need to stop this soon.
Well, let's do one more,
One
and then
more,
we'll head
okay.
back to the Larry and Larry show, which I know you
So
guys
I'm
are
picking
waiting
one of
for.
these.
Oh,
Right
I
here.
think it was that
Oh,
one.
is this one?
But that's...
Okay,
Don't look.
I will pick number 4.
Okay. Woo! Okay. Okay. Great. Tell us when.
Go. So while they're thinking, I have to think about, they were like, it was a little iffy what I picked. So now we have to figure out like how hard of a word did I actually pick.
Hopefully I got enough.
Who's rolling? Am I rolling?
Whoever is the second drawer finished.
Oh, I gotcha.
Because they want those big points.
Bad.
So what would they
I'm
get
worse
if they
than
got?
Joda.
If you get it off of theirs, they get 3.
Stop.
Well, whoa, fast roll.
Stink.
Good. Can't wait to see it. I feel like you got this. Maybe it looks worse when I picked it up.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, okay, I'm just gonna talk this through just a little
Okay,
bit.
talk it out.
I have a fire, and then I have a. I have something over the fire. What is that? A smoke ring?
All right, so my turn. What happened?
Now it's my turn.
Rolled it, yep. No, I didn't get any better. I love it.
It's not a smoke ring.
It was a good guess. It was a good guess.
I see smoke and I see a ring. I see a. It could be like a pan. I don't know.
Smoke halo.
Oh.
I guess you gotta guess one word.
Yep,
Or
give us
whatever.
one guess.
Guess a word.
Campfire.
Campfire.
All right.
Nope.
So now you get
everybody
to
else
see
reveals.
everybody.
Yep.
Not getting better.
It's
So,
not getting better.
Jonah, I think I am rivaling you.
What is happening? What is happening?
I am
wasn't
rivaling
done.
you for the worst
For the
draw
1 point.
award.
I wasn't done.
It's so good. It's so terrible.
What is this?
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
yours is the best. Like,
Jones
The concept is good. The drawing is
I
not.
do see, like, so these are interesting. It's got like this, like, light or flashlight. Oh no, they would just draw
That
a
was the
flashlight.
guess. No points going out on this round.
Smoke light.
Jonas is the linchpin. His is the clutch or
If
whatever
I
we
could have
called the other
finished
night.
it.
If you
That
pull the other
roll was so
information together.
fast.
you're welcome.
Smoke detector.
Smoke detector.
Great detector. I think that Hannah, you
Yeah,
did the
it's the
detector.
Oh, I said I was wondering where that little dot went.
Right. It's the push button.
Smoke
The dot
detector.
I was like, I gotta go fast. It's just
Smoke
gonna be
detector. This
fire.
is terrible. This
Right?
is good. This is
It's on the ceiling.
no, I know.
I think it's like a scene from Metroid.
Yeah, this is good.
I wasn't
You're right.
The
done.
detector.
Right.
Roll
We're
was
getting like
super
people
fast.
running out of the house. Gotta be good.
Yeah. I kept you. I blocked you on that one.
Yeah.
Good job. Way to go with a good roll. All right, so then you would tally up your points. I think we're pretty much all tied because nobody got any points.
Except Jonah.
Oh, we called it.
Surprise.
Strong.
Drawing game finished with no points.
All right, over to the table for our Larry and Larry show.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh, hey.
Welcome. Today we have Rising 5 Runes of Asteros by Gray Fox Games and some friends of theirs. Yeah.
Oh, tough crowd. Sorry. Hey, also shout out to Beards because today's World Beard Day.
World Beard Day.
Yeah, Will.
I'm working on my beard.
Sorry, Jonah. It's not World Stubble Day. Heyo. Anyways, you know what this makes me think of? Like you're supposed to just like keep going.
Well, I think that's as far as I can go.
We'll get you a booster seat.
Oh, thank
Let's look at the game and show people how to play it.
Of course.
Yep. So first thing we do, get rid of that. I.
All right. Here's the board.
Yeah, board.
2 boards.
Okay, and oh my goodness, so many cards. I know. Look at these cool characters.
Whoa! Look at them. Wow.
Does this look like? It's kind of like if you squint, looks like Wolverine with this sweet egg in his hand. Can you see it? It's a green egg. That's gonna be.
His name is
key.
Echo.
Echo. And
Echo.
Echo. Oh. I think you said Echo.
No,
so.
Okay, these things are coming out.
Oh, there we go. That's easy. There we go. Oh yeah. So
He stays in.
I'll shuffle these cards.
Well, there we go.
So you start by shuffling the cards.
Here,
obviously.
there's more cards.
Okay, give me all the cards.
Some more.
You actually take all the cards and just shuffle them together.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be a sweet trick to do. Are you ready? You ready? This is the
No.
this is the sweet trick. Okay. This is the sweet
There's
trick.
no way I'm playing 52 card pickup.
It's 152 card pickup.
That game is old.
Oh man, but it's actually so you drop the cards and that's the board. It changes every single time. It's great. You messed up my board. You messed up my board.
You have to pick a card to find out who your player is.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's your hand.
Oh, look. I'm
Whoa.
I'm Hal.
Okay, so you're Hal, and I'm Oracle? Oracle.
Oracle. You're the
I think
Oracle.
it's pronounced Oracle.
All right.
It's Oracle.
Great.
I'm Oracle.
Yep.
And then, Larry, how about you tell us about the green wasabi cubes?
Oh yeah. So the wasabi you get when you guess the right Oh wait, this is the wrong game.
Oh,
that was an earlier game.
So
sorry.
It's the expansion pack.
Oh, it's the wasabi expansion pack.
Yeah. The wasabi goes over there, and
Yep.
once you fill up all 4 of these things with wasabi,
Oh yeah? What happens?
then we get to put out another one of these guys.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So
All right.
this
So
guy goes here.
okay.
Well,
so then,
you have to
another
match
key
'em.
feature is the Ring of Fire, and then
that
you.
was also the last game.
Oh, my bad.
Or was it a smoke detector?
You guys download the
I
app for
don't
it?
remember.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, that's just
Not yet.
optional.
Yeah, that's definitely optional.
Yeah, yeah.
So you put the Ring of Fire on.
The app is for beginners.
yeah.
Hello.
You put this on 1. So the Ring of Fire
Okay.
goes on 1 because I drew that card. There
Okay.
you go. And then if you roll a
The dice.
Yep. And if you roll a 4,
Oh!
you got the Ring of Fire. Rising
Baller.
5. Okay, so you actually get to place the Ring of Fire on your character.
Oh,
Hal.
on Hal?
Yeah, Hal. And he gets to ride the Ring of Fire.
He's rising.
And then
up
roll
here.
again. Roll again. Where'd the dice go? Oh, roll
right
again,
there.
and that's how far you go. Yeah, a 3. Okay.
Okay.
So then it's my
It's
turn.
on the blue.
So then I get to pick one of these. Don't look. Don't look.
No cheating. No
Yep.
cheating.
And I got. Is that Megatron? What is that?
Megatron.
Megatron? Oh.
Oh, starry one.
Oh, Starry Glowtron. Okay.
Right.
So that means I get to go to the full moon with
Oh, come
Oracle.
on.
I know, right? 1, 2, 3, all the way here.
Wait, you
Okay.
didn't roll. You
And,
have to roll to see
no,
how far
I-
you go on the moon.
No, but I got
Nah.
this card though because I drew it, and then I pick another
kidding
random
me?
card for you. So you get.
But it's Oracle again.
You get an Oracle card.
There's only one Oracle.
No, but you get to. It's like a collector's card.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like
Gotcha.
trading cards, like baseball cards.
So if
yeah.
I play Oracle,
Yeah.
I get to swap places
Yeah.
with you and take your spot on the moon.
But do I get to keep the Ring of Fire?
No.
Plot
Oh,
twist.
true.
I don't know. Dan, where's Dan?
Oh yeah.
Dan, is he gone?
He's gone.
Oh, he was gonna have a.
It's my turn to roll.
Okay. All right, 3.
3.
What do you get now?
I get to draw 3 cards.
Okay, 3 cards. I won't look.
No, I won't look.
Yeah, well, then you hold up 3 of them, and I have to guess one.
Okay, you pick one.
Okay, I'll pick one. Where's your hand? Okay.
Great.
Oh, it's
Haha.
Nova.
And
which
I got
means-
2 Ellies.
Okay. Oh, you're in the lead.
And then
Aw.
I get to pick one of these guys.
Yeah, and pick one of those, and don't look.
Oh, I got
You
the
got the
star!
Oh, Rising
Winner!
5. Larry wins. Wow, Larry, that's really good. I think that deserves 2 Rising 5s. Rising 5s.
Rising 10.
Rising 10s.
Rising 10.
The sequel.
It's
Yeah.
almost like a hang 10.
Oh, that's the expansion.
Oh,
Hang
true.
10. Yeah, is that everything? Do we
It's
miss
the
anything?
Hawaiian version.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This was in the rulebook.
Oh, this
That
was in
was
the
in
rule
the-
book? Oh. Larry, why don't you tell him what that is?
Well, this is up here. When it turns nighttime.
Oh, yeah. When it
So-
turns nighttime.
You cover up all the brightness.
That's right, yeah. So that's Rising 5 by...
Oh, wait, there's things under here too.
Oh, whoops, we missed that one.
Oh,
didn't
I
we?
got-
Oh, sorry,
star
we
goes
I
there.
completely forgot about
Sorry.
that. So you place the winning star here, and then...
Right.
And then you have to align it
Sometimes you have to
perfectly.
cover the city.
Sometimes. It just
Or
it depends if
sometimes
you get the
you cover the-
darkness card.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't
so
draw
watch
the
out.
darkness
We didn't
card.
draw the nope. We didn't draw the darkness card. So
Hey,
Larry
look, there's
won
so
because he
many
got the
things.
winning star, and I
Look,
think that's about it. That
there's
about
like
so-
snakes
Oh,
and
gross!
spiders.
Oh, that's disgusting.
There's so
Oh,
many different things.
I don't
in
think
here.
I like that card at all. That card is awful.
Hey, if you play this game, be Hal. Hal's pretty swell.
Yeah, Hal won. Hal won. And watch out for the secret wasabi cubes because those can
They're
wreak havoc.
spicy.
Those will lead to a ring of fire elsewhere. Anyways, so that's Rising 5. I think that's everything for
We
the
probably
table.
should go back to the couch.
Probably. We're gonna send it back.
Larry, that was something.
So if you want a real video on Rising 5, Kevin and I do have one on the channel. You do play with an app, and it is a cooperative deduction game.
Check that one out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us today. We had a blast. I hope you guys did as well. We're going to be at Gen Con in 2 weeks, 3? It's coming fast. I don't know when it is. It's this month. You should definitely come and connect with us. I don't know if any of you guys will be there, but if you're watching the show, we would love to hang out with you guys while we're in Indianapolis. Sarah and I will also be at Origins, so we'd love to catch you there if you're going to one of those too. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to our sponsors for the show. We might do like that after chat thing. Anybody seen Shang-Chi yet? Is that Shang-Chi?
No.
Sarah?
I watch it.
Hang around if you want to chat about that. We'll do that in the spoiler alert warning section afterwards. But it was lots of fun. Hope you guys had a great time. Keep an eye out. We'll be doing some announcements about Tantrum Con badges going on sale this month. So that should be pretty great. Are we wrapping it out with a high five? A rising five?
Rising
Oh,
fives.
left you hanging.
He's going for the hang 10 right there. That's what it is. Excellent. Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Don't worry, guys.
Do you want to come over and
I keep forgetting the
Spoilers, no!
table
Have you guys
talk?
seen it?
No!
I haven't, but that's
really
really
good.
spoil it for me.
Yeah. Can I spoil it?
No.
Spoil it,
There
spoil
you go.
it.
You can
I'm
leave.
leaving.
We'll pull
Leave,
Jonah
leave.
in.
Alright,
I'm switching.
Okay, sweet. Well, I'll take the high
watched
chair.
it?
Yeah, take the high chair.
the name of the movie.
It's hard to. It's like
Sean.
Sean. Yeah, exactly.
Sean,
So,
like Sean Connery.
it's exactly right.
Got it.
No, I should explain it like you explain games.
Yes. Go.
I think we're live over there. So if you hung around and there was audio, maybe. Hopefully.
Last night,
Sometimes the audio doesn't
We
get turned on,
watched
so just double check that.
Shang-Lin, the new
go.
Marvel movie.
Chi. Shang-Chi. For
Is
sure.
that is?
Shang.
I keep forgetting the name, and they
Sean.
have a bunch of jokes about it.
They
in
do,
the
which
movie,
is super funny.
Which makes you forget it more.
We needed a pronunciation guide, I feel like.
Spoiler.
Sean.
Yeah.
Shang.
Okay,
Great
is that
stuff.
the first spoiler?
That is honestly a spoiler because I'm gonna spoil it.
Sean.
One of the best parts of the movie is he's like, so what's her name? Aquafina is a comedian.
Yep.
She's in it. She's
She's
like
the best friend.
right. She's like
Okay.
hanging out, and he tells
zone.
he finally reveals his secret that he's like a super
It
assassin
definitely
warrior.
is friend zone for her.
Yeah.
yeah.
The
they're
whole
friend
time.
zone.
The whole time.
Okay, wow, that's tough.
Although she obviously wants more. When's that coming? Is that next movie?
Yeah, it's next.
Oh,
movie.
spoiler.
He's totally fine with just
Spoiler
like
2.0.
being friends, and she's
Yeah.
like waiting for it.
Oh, man.
She is.
He reveals to her his secret identity,
Yep.
and he says, "My name's not really Sean."
She's like, I've known you for 15 years. Your name's been Sean. You're lying to me about your name.
Well, that was in the
And-
trailers, right?
and he-
Was it?
I think it's in the
Okay, good, we're
trailers.
not gonna
Oh,
spoil
okay,
it.
we're not
Yeah.
gonna spoil
Alright,
it.
so we
and
need
he's
to
like,
spoil
it's
some
not
stuff.
Sean. She's like, what is it? He's like, Sean.
And she's like, Sean.
Sean. She was like, wait a second. You went into hiding and you
15
decided
years?
to change your name from Sean to Sean? Oh, nobody's gonna figure out who I am.
Sean.
It's like, my name's Gina. I'll just change it to Gina. They won't know.
So good.
was
She,
good.
she was very subtly funny. I've seen her in other shows where she is
Yes.
like ridiculous, hilarious. Very good. Like just the right temperature. Marvel always does a good job of mixing action with comedy. And I think in this one they also did a great job of mixing that like Asian martial arts movie. It felt like a very solid Jackie Chan meets Marvel. Really great fight scenes.
They were really good fight scenes.
Give us your favorite. What was your
Some
favorite?
of the best choreography. So they get the rings. The dad is fighting. Spoiling. Here we go. The dad is
this is
fighting the
spoiler
son at
alerts.
the end.
Yeah.
They're like super blasting ring
Yeah.
blasts at each other. Son manages to like gain the
Just like
power
that.
of 5 of the rings.
So they were going 5v5.
So-
I know
oh,
the
man.
movie is 10 rings. They were going 5v5
Oh,
rings.
snap. It's
And
good.
sweet scene in the movie. He's like swirling them all around, doing awesome like
Yeah.
shuriken blasts and stuff.
was beautiful.
And then he does this sweet move where he like lays them out, jump like steps on them,
What?
step, kick in the face, dad, suck them all back, double punch.
It was
Wow!
good. It was good.
Great fight scene.
That was
It was
beautiful.
good.
And then
It
the
was very
ending,
good.
also one of the most epic
One of-
final experiences.
My favorite ring fight moment was actually he like threw him out and like grabbed one and swung off of it.
Awesome.
What?
Yeah, and it was good.
Yeah,
I was
That's impressive.
That
Well
is
done.
nice.
So what are like the ring's powers? Like what can
We
they
don't
do?
know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Oh, what?
That's the after credit scene. They're like nobody knows. This is like so ancient. They're probably not from Earth. Who knows where they came
So
from?
this is setting up a sequel then.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
No, I actually didn't really buy that part. I'm sure they'll explain it well. I'll understand it and appreciate it later. But
Yeah.
they do this whole thing where they're like, he's been on Earth for thousands of years. He was Shao Kahn. He was all these other people historically. And then they get to the end and they're like, and our buddy Wong is like, I've never seen these things before. Where have you been? You got the library with all this magical stuff. This thing is supposedly famous for a century, and you never heard of it.
That's an embarrassing spoiler.
Lost me on that one.
Wow.
But cool stuff. That ending explosion is the most epic.
So tell us about that.
2 dragons of superpower dueling it out in swirling death.
Wow.
The luck dragon from the Neverending Story, like swirling water, sucking in the demon dragon, pulling him down, trying to drown him. And then our main hero, the ring fists of power, like boosts himself into the air, grabs the rings, shoots them down the evil dragon's throat. So they're like inside his gut, glowing and like swirling and swirling. He's like 1,000 feet in the air.
Wow. Falling at super slow motion.
Right, as
he's
the water
doing all
driplets
this
are
stuff.
moving.
You know, the dragon's been fighting for an hour. He's still like
floating in the air, focusing his chi. And you can see the rings aligning, and then finally he does like the snap your neck motion, super great. Rips the rings out of the demon's chest, exploding
everything,
legs and limbs everywhere, shower of death. And then
very good.
I don't really know what happened to him. He like landed in the water.
The
good dragon caught him,
him,
right?
The good dragon caught him. Like. Right before he hit the water.
You can join the party if you want to.
The sister was riding the dragon. It was a whole thing.
Oh, we're live.
Yeah, we're live.
We're live spoiling it. We're live
I
spoiling.
believe we are, unless it went off. I'm pretty positive.
Did it go off?
If not, it's been a great conversation by myself.
It definitely says live right there.
Yeah, still partying.
We're still here.
Unlive it.
It was a very good movie. You should totally watch it.
Good times. It was like different enough from other Marvel movies that I didn't feel like I was watching a Marvel movie at certain points, which was nice.
I always felt like I was watching a
The whole time?
Yeah.
I definitely felt like there were portions where we had like jumped into like Hidden Tiger, Crouching Dragon.
I thought they went very well going back and forth. Some movies go back and forth and it's like, I'm getting frustrated that you keep doing this, but this one like did it well. Because they picked up like right where they left off and kept it going. So then you weren't confused about did they just go back? Like I knew they went back.
I love how like accustomed this universe of people has gotten to seeing weird things.
Yeah.
Because there was some very beautiful stuff, like when they drive into Tao Long or whatever it's called, like the dragon horses and the super lion things.
Yeah.
And the people on screen don't even react, which is a little weird for me. I feel like they would be like, what? But I guess I guess they did see the Chitauri come and attack New York, and like they've seen all these other weird things. So I guess they're just ready.
I feel like they did that very well. Like this is after the blip,
right?
So everyone's accustomed to weird things.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is true.
And it was just, it is what it is now.
I cannot believe Wong.
Wong, you're right. Where has he been at?
We've been
making
hypothesizing that like he's been off saving other things,
That was the theory.
keeping things
He hasn't
together.
been.
No,
He hasn't
He's
been.
been
Not
throwing
at all.
fights with big name titles too. Crazy. So if you enjoyed it and you haven't already been commenting, and if we spoiled it for you, then go check it out right now because it is definitely worth watching. We'll take Larry so that he can enjoy everything we described.
So did you like the fact that it was a mix of both, like
I loved it.
Avengers and like martial arts?
Yes,
100%. They did a really good job.
They did a
with
really
the
good
I definitely
fighting
grew up
scenes.
on Jackie Chan and Jet Li and like all these Asian action movies. It was a great combination of like super power fighting in addition to already great fighting.
Yeah.
Super great choreography. I don't know who the guy was or people who did it, but
Do you think this mixes well into like the cinematic universe?
yes.
Yeah.
Perfect blend.
Okay.
Yep, enough fantasy and sci-fi still like tying in and almost making sense of like why they would have martial arts in the first place because it came from aliens. Another dimension.
It's way better than Black Widow in my mind.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like scores and scores. Like Black Widow, does that tie in at all? Do we need that for anything?
Great
no,
question.
we didn't. Shang-Chi? Shang-Lin? What's the movie called? I keep forgetting. We needed that one. Shang-Chi.
We needed it.
Ten
Legend
Rings.
of the
And it
Ten
definitely
Rings.
lines it up for the Eternals, which is coming, so that'll be interesting. Although I was a little disappointed.
Spoiler
I really
alert.
thought
You don't actually need all 10 rings. Who knew?
Oh, it just
King
talks
of with
about
5, totally fine.
Yeah, they were going 5v5.
I feel like they could have been. I actually felt like he should have shared it. Like, here, sis, you take 2.
2v3v5.
You have 5. I'll
was weird.
give 1 to Katie when we get it. Everybody kick
that
him up
was
with
weird.
1.5 rings.
I wonder if you could
That was
like
weird.
amplify power in the rings.
Oh, definitely.
Like, do they when they're close together? Does that
Coalesce and get more power.
Yeah.
For sure. When they're swirling
Yeah,
around,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
like charging up.
Yeah.
Yep, excellent
Yeah,
stuff.
for sure.
And the Eternals would be cool. I actually really was hoping that the dragon demon dude was gonna get away, and he was gonna be one of the like super bad guys
For the
for the
Eternals.
Eternals. That made sense, but It might be even badder.
I haven't read enough of the comics to know what's coming next at all. I felt like the first section of Marvel, I knew it.
We watched the cartoon. We had the Infinity Stones. Yeah, I'm lost at this point.
No, but I haven't seen anything, and I don't know what's happening.
We did. So the
Eternals. There's like 7 of them, and y'all just now showing up. We lost Tony Stark.
They did try to explain a little bit, which I liked. Even in the trailer for the coming ones, they were like, "Why'd you let us fight Thanos?" And they were like, "We couldn't interfere."
We lost Tony Stark.
We did.
So
He's coming back as a clone.
We lost him. I'm upset about it.
Spoiler.
Oh, spoiler.
Tony Stark dies.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that. Oh man, that's a big.
Oh no, did we just spoil that? Ah, we ruined it for
Tony,
He was fine with the first spoilment. We ruined it at the second one.
Thanks for sticking around.
I see dead people. Bye.
Bum. Almost won that drawing game. Not really. Almost got a point.
You almost got a point.
Yeah.
Nailed it.